How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the weekend series. So, we've had a couple sort of mishaps in the last couple weeks with regards to this. Actually, hold on. First of all, before I say anything else, first, I have a big announcement to make, and I've forgotten to make it in the last couple of videos, but I have made a Discord server, a personal Discord server. So I will leave a link to that in the description. So if you have Discord, feel free to join. The more the merrier. And I'm doing a daily world subdivision series in the Discord, kind of similar to like Chicago Geographer's daily U.S. city in his own server. And having a lot of fun with that. We're only a few days in. But yeah, anyone here who's not in my Discord server and wants to join it, I'll leave a link, and it would be awesome to see you there. Next order of business. I guess I want to say I had something else to say, but I don't remember what it was. So I'm just going to go into the video. And last couple weeks, week 5, I wasn't able to record, and then last week I had the storage issue on my computer, so you only saw like 20-something minutes of the video, which was a shame because I won every single game, other than the very first one, which you guys did see. And yeah, it was kind of a shame that didn't get recorded because it was just one of my better weeks. It was actually by far my best week, at least of this season. So it was kind of sad that I lost the recording, but oh well. This week, I am not going to lose the recording because I definitely have storage now, so I'm going to enter and we're going to jump in. Rating stands at 1360. I played a duel and lost to Shaner Knight, our good friend from the comment section. Yeah, it was kind of... I just messed up one of the big damage rounds and just lost, and it was, yeah, well, I mean, GG to him. I didn't record it, but that's where the drop in rating came from there. But hopefully we can get it back up at least to some degree today. So let's play. Gonna start off with BR distance, and I think he is literally staring at my profile until until I queue into a game. So we might be seeing a lot of him today, which honestly might make this a little difficult because he's definitely a good player, which means especially with BR distance, there's going to be a lot of randomness involved, and he may beat me. Oh my god, bro. What is this? Oh my god. Okay, well... Oh, Jesus. Well, it's me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in the game twice again. He's gone a step further and found a photo of my face, which I guess is whatever. I mean, given that people have seen my face anyway. Good lord. Okay, well, this is probably going to be like a 1v1 because this is just a 4-player game. I didn't check the ratings of the others, but wouldn't be surprised if they're low ranked. And yeah, unless I switch up my method for queuing, he's probably going to find me almost every game. So, yeah. I suppose it's more fun to play with viewers than without them. So, I have found nothing. I see a sign. Nope, it was just a wall. Alright. Time to just guess. There we go, top. Hopefully safe here, yeah. Very nice. Nice informationless Hungary round. This is a black screen. I hope it doesn't stay that way. No, it's not. Okay. Guatemala. With Guatemala, it's often tough. Churrasco. It's very Brazilian of you. Guatemala is often difficult. There's not a lot of clues that show up. Yeah, none of that means anything to me. A couple more signs up here. We can hope for something. Absolutely nothing there. Universidad Rural, once again, nothing. I'll go over here. Jesus. I'll go over here. Dude, are you kidding me? I'll go down here. Dude, screw that, man. Screw that. Great, minus 17. Because of, again, just luck. I hate distance. Worst mode in the game. Just sucks, man. What do I do about that? Whatever. Well, I'm not going to find Shaner Knight here because he has to play his final round, but whatever. God, I hate distance. It's just the worst. Bro, okay, what? Dude, really? Are you in the middle of a final round and you queued countries anyway? Jesus. Alright. Guess we did find him. Chilena, okay. What city then? Oh, Jesus, it's countries. Is that it? So, is this a new feature actually? Are they on the like loading screen? Are they just not showing the location anymore? Are they not giving you the preview? Is that what's happening, or it's interesting. Anyway, a few people just don't have this. They'll think it's Europe. Looks reasonably Europe-like, I guess, but with the Spanish language, there's only so many places in Europe this could be, i.e. one. But I guess we will wait. Finally. Okay, yeah, looks like they're just not showing the rounds anymore. Which, whatever, I guess. Doesn't affect me too much. Is this Nigeria? Should be, right? Jesus. Okay, is this Pakistan or India? Pants meta. Are your pants tight or loose? That guy's pants, I don't know. Whatever. I'm going Pakistan here. Yeah. It's kind of weird though. Like when you get it correct, it like blacks out so you can't see the other people until you click spectate. So that's a little bit weird. Switzerland is this? Yeah. The low cam and the, I think that was French. Yeah. Pretty clear Switzerland. I have no idea. Black car. Argentina, Peru. Can I go Peru? It is. Nice. Wasn't sure. Could have been like North Argentina. conceivably, I think. Dude, what? Why are we getting trekkers? Is this Pakistan again? That looks like Urdu. What is with the Pakistan these days? Yeah. All right. So, Austrian bollards near Hungary, since we have the H on the sign, indicates that Sopron is a city in Hungary. So demoralizing to lose the first one. Antananarivo. Everyone in this lobby is just good enough not to miss these. Who is Sildrig, by the way? Ooh, this is a champion. Okay. What is Shaner Knight's rating? Also champion. Okay, good players in here. Is this Argentina? I think it is. With the sun in the north and the Gen 4. It's never Mexico, is it? Okay, yeah. Are we all still in this? Dang. Casa or Casa. Yeah, that's definitely Italian. And it's never San Marino, so it's just going to be Italy. What a game. Oh my god, can we not with the trekkers, dude? Australia? I don't know. I'm gonna guess Australia, but I've got nothing here. Oh my god, was it Gold Coast? It was, that's what I thought. Holy moly. Was not sure about that one at all. So final against Shaner Knight, we have .be and a Belgian flag. Pretty easy. By the way, I will use the 50 if the opportunity presents itself and it seems like the right play. Yeah, okay, Uganda, thought so. Wow, what a game. This is really long. Oh my god. Yellow plate. Colombia? Sheesh. I think it's Colombia with the yellow. Peru next, maybe? Okay. Makes sense. He is really hanging in there here. Bulgaria? Surely? Yeah, that looks like Cyrillic on the pole. I can't see this being anything else. I guess I'll go Hungary next, but I don't think it is. Oh my. US, Canada, US, Canada. Oh my god. Winona, Minnesota. Okay, so US close to Canada. Most likely, at least. Yeah, man, he is really sticking with me here. Finland, right? This is good. This is a marathon. This is like BR League type game. I almost want to stop queuing against him so he stops tanking my rating. Is that? Yeah, it's Cambodia, I think. Driving on the right. Yeah, it should be in Cambodia. Again, I doubt he misses it, but you never know. Oh, he did. Okay. Sure. He might not have seen the script and gone for like Latin America, or maybe he went Thailand, didn't notice the driving side. Not sure about it, but pretty good game. He probably is messaging me, so let's see what he's saying. Maybe not. Let's play a duel. Oh. Is that the same Ollie? No, isn't that Ollie 7, the Tajikistan guy? I think this is not the same Ollie from all the competitive modes, but I'm not sure. I think that Ollie is like Ollie 7 though. And have never seen this profile picture either, so that would be a little weird if he switched it, but who knows? Estonian flag, is it? It's a pretty big city, probably Tallinn. Let's just jump straight in. No use waiting around for this one. Well, I don't see the word Tallinn on that sign, so probably a good sign. Yep. Opponent got it as well, though. Canada? US? Reminds me of, yeah, reminds me of Plains Canadian cities. Something like Calgary. It looks like an Alberta plate to me. It may be Edmonton, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's Calgary. What is this man doing? Just got like a fireman hat on for no apparent reason. Wow, that's okay. Kind of guessed in the middle of nowhere, but he was very close to Calgary. Fair enough, I guess. Germany? Street signs, please. Those are the Berlin signs. Are they? No, yeah, they are. They are. I got worried the font was a little different, but I think it's the Berlin ones. He went for Munich. Very nice. Little bit of damage before the healing round. He'll get most of his health back, but that's fine. Looks like Finland at first glance. And I'm at 6k. So I do not need to worry about where it is, but this is an unfortunate healing round because there's going to be info right at the start, which he will probably be able to use. And yeah, looks like maybe he didn't find the road, but he was fairly close regardless. Okay, Taiwan. So they're still showing the rounds in duels beforehand, but for some reason the BR wasn't. Strange. So it's kind of mountainous here. Just looking for a code, but I have not found one. So I will just say we are there. I don't know. Pretty good. Cannot complain. A lot of damage to go, however. Is that an Ecuadorian taxi? Yeah, I think it is with the orange plate. Probably what? Quito? Maybe? Not positive about this one. Fairly small country anyway. Might not care. It's not obviously Quito, though, is it? It may just be the outskirts. Could easily be like Cuenca or Ambato or something, or even Loja, but I think, again, small enough country that I don't care all that much. And it is just Quito. Alright. Gen 2. Okay, I need to make sure I don't get the continent wrong. Riding club. So are we in New Zealand here? or even Australia. I'm actually not sure, although the more I look at it, the more New Zealand it feels. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's New Zealand. Really hope this isn't Australia. Okay, good. No big deal on the damage, but multipliers are getting a little scary. Is this Belgium? Yeah, I think it's just Wallonia. Nalin, I think, was the name of the city. Don't know if I have any chance with that. I probably don't. I say as I continue to search for it. Haven't seen it though, so I'm just gonna guess. Again, small country. It's kind of whatever. Certainly not gonna lose instantly. It was right outside of Charleroi. I don't see Nalin still, so probably wasn't gonna find it. What is this? Looks like France. Random bollard in the road. So France could potentially be problematic. The houses look very white, which makes me think of like Brittany. But the trees actually might be more southern here. Daulas. Pays de Daulas. Country? Yeah, I don't know here. At least an area code 02 and 09. So 02 is northwest. So maybe it is Brittany? Did that say Bretagne? For God's sake. Trust yourself. Not gonna try and find it. It may be big, but it may also just waste my time. I still don't see it. So, Jesus. Wow. What the heck? Why did he go Brest? He might have seen a sign for it. Wow, okay. Really good player here. Is this Uganda? Not gonna waste time. But the multiplier is getting a little bit worrying here. Oh dear. Don't know. Need to move here. First thought was like Bulgaria. I don't have anything definitive. Yeah, Razboina. So Bulgaria it is, but Straja. There's signs up here. Shumen Varna. Shumen is there. Veliki Preslav. I saw a sign for that, so we should be somewhere near where I have it. Oh, Targovishta. I've heard of that. I'm an idiot. It's right next to us. Okay. I'm a little off, but not a big deal. Ah, good. He went over near Sofia. Okay. That's decent damage. I don't think I would have won if I was spot on there. Uruguay or Argentina? Okay, let's see. Plates are giving me Uruguay. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. The car's white. It's neither. What is it then? It's Chile. Wow. Okay. Well, that changes things. Are we just in Santiago? Like, metro? Looks like we may have info up this way. No, that doesn't tell me anything. I'm gonna have to go near Santiago, although I don't really have a clue. It was, yeah. Okay. I guess when in doubt, that's where you go, but I just thought, yeah, I thought it looked a lot more like Argentina at the start. Jesus. I don't even have the continent. Looks like Asia, but can I get a piece of info like right now, please? English. Probably Philippines. Do I want to keep looking? I mean, a province might win me the game, but if I look around and find nothing, I could give my opponent opportunities. Let's just go. Come on. No. Come on. Just give me something. Pampanga's right around here somewhere. It's one of the provinces in here, and that's good because I don't think there's a city named after the province in this case. So he may not find this. Oh, the Florida Blanca is there, but dang it, man, really? Okay. I guess he just went Luzon. He might have just hedged there. Ooh, Atacama. 6x, this could be bad. That sign just blank on both sides? Do I just take a guess here? I'm just gonna plonk. Just guess in the middle and hope. I mean, I doubt he finds info in this time, so if we're both plonking, I doubt I'll lose. Hopefully I can win. Dude, what? How are you that close? Dude, are you kidding me, man? What? How is he that close? Oh my god. This is not going well, folks. This is not going well at all. I'm so annoyed about that. I'm so annoyed. What is that, man? As if, and he wins by like 80 points or something. I hate that. I don't know what he saw, or if he just got really lucky. I don't know. But that guess was absurd. It's so annoying, man. And Shaner Knight once again is back to probably beat me again and tank my rating even more. You know, when I'm in a bad mood, I start playing worse. And I was already in a bad mood before I started this video. So this could go south. I don't want it to, but it could. Not been a good day. But I gotta get through this. Really, really bad start, but I guess on occasion you will lose a duel, but that was a really painful one to lose. Just gotta calm down and move on. Don't know. Should be fine here. Not gonna waste the third. Wow, heck of a guess there from player one. God, my rating is just gonna go into the dumpster again. Oh, street signs. 13, Budapest 13. Why is it always 13? Anyway, that's this kind of neck of the woods here. All right, that should be good enough. I don't think there's any way everyone jumps ahead of me here. Jesus. That was really close. I wasn't even trying. I was not paying attention to the actual streets. Didn't really care to pinpoint it. South Africa. Brooklyn, Linwood, M6, M5. Okay, could be a problem. Never heard of those towns. Johannesburg, however. So are we in the suburbs then? M5. Jesus, how do I find that? Here it is. But it's probably in more places than that. He is not close. There he's a little better. 37 kilometers, my lord. I guess I'm not close at all. Well, it's not that way either. Where were we? Wow, is that really 43 kilometers? I didn't think that was that long a distance. Okay, so we were basically just in Pretoria there. Fair enough. Philly car, well, I mean, with Philippines, just look for a province and hope you find one. Oh, yes. Let's go. That is huge. So Misamis Oriental is like here-ish. I mean, it's not positive where the border is because it's not marked, but I'm pretty sure where my pin is in the correct province. And realistically, I doubt they both get that, so I'm probably safe anyway. But, yeah, so Misamis, yeah, so we're just like, yeah, in here maybe? Let's try there. Yeah, 179 should be fine here. I don't see myself falling any further behind. Oh, that's so brutal for Shaner Knight, oh my god. So it was actually west of Cagayan de Oro, but good enough. They both went Negros. That's insane how close they were. Alright, final round against Bramble. Kind of wish that last one was the final, but oh well. He guessed instantly, which is interesting. So, Netherlands, but where? Is always the question. Ibergen. What is Ibergen? That may be the only clue I get here, which is unfortunate because I've never heard of that place. South of Amsterdam is closer, but not by much. Eibergen. Try like Amersfoort. It's better. Okay, good. Eibergen was pretty small. I wasn't going to find that. Eastern Netherlands. Sorry to any Dutch viewers who were screaming at me for not knowing what that town was, but I feel like that was excusable at least. Alright. Bro, he's literally just like stalking my profile. He comes in right after me every time. Okay. Senegal. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that duel loss was so demoralizing. Really hurts. Plus the duels, I mean, you lose the 40 season points. It's pretty brutal. Okay, now we just gotta wait for this guy, but thankfully the timer is already down. So if he's like AFK or something, won't take too long. There he is. Wrong African countries, sir. See you later. Okay. Should be Tunisia with the French and Arabic. Very straightforward. I'll be happy if at least somebody gets knocked out. Looks like somebody will. Yeah, it's interesting you can't see the rounds now. But they kept it for duels. Ukraine car. Make sure it's not the Belgium red car. Definitely Ukraine. Don't know if any of these players are good other than Shaner Knight, who obviously is. Tie? Signs on the left. It's gotta be tie, I think. Okay. Straightforward so far. Not too much to talk about. Eswatini, right? Is this the MR8 maybe? With the ridge to the east? This road here, it might be. Or it might be a little further up, but I think it's eastern side. We will never know. What? Dude, what? No. Okay, what random crap is this? Let's try Galapagos, because it looks like the Galapagos. Next, I'll try like Bermuda or something, and then I'll 50-50. Unbelievable. Let's go. It actually was. Did Shaner Knight get that, or was it the other one? Oh, it was the other one. Brutal. Yeah, tough way to lose. Wait, why is that in 2 languages? Help? I think it's Austria, but I'm kind of confused. Please don't be wrong. Thank you. Love to check out how good this player is, because that was an impressive guess. It's Czech or Slovak, I don't know which one. Gonna go Czech. Slovak instantly next. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, it was a bit of a toss-up, that one. Didn't see any obvious giveaways. Israel with the yellow plates? Yeah, has to be. Alright, how good are you? Wow. He got Galapagos in the lock period, and he's a gold? Well done. That is mighty impressive. Is this Australia? Or is it like Portugal? Why am I between Australia and Portugal, and yet here we are? I'm literally going Portugal if this isn't Australia. Okay, good. I just felt like there was a chance. I don't know. Wait, Shaner Knight is still spectating? You can chat from spectator mode? This is Paris? Wow. I did not expect this to be inside the city of Paris. I don't know why I didn't expect it. Just, well, it didn't give me Paris vibes immediately, but fair enough. Are those... Is this Mexico? Telmex? Yeah, gotta be, right? Poles look right as well. Should just be Mexico. This is the best gold I've ever seen. I'm not saying all these rounds are really hard, but a low gold? This is quite the performance. White signpost should be Uruguay rather than Argentina. Dude, wow. Are you kidding me? I really hope this person isn't cheating. Again, I will pretty much always give people the benefit of the doubt. How many games do you have? 130. It's fairly low. Well, if I lose this, my rating's tanking again. So... oh my god. Lesotho? I think? Not positive? Go Eswatini next. Dude, this guy's insane. What is this gold? Iceland? 100%. Is this somebody smurfing or what? This is really weird. Tanta frutta e verdura. Molto italiano. But again, probably not winning on this. What are these final rounds in the country games? India, Pakistan. It's got to be India, right? With the English and language I don't think is Urdu, so should just be India here. It's just literally the best gold in the history of the game. Lux Gen 4 with the silver, well, I guess gray bollards. This is absolutely nuts. All it's going to take is one brutal round to kill me. Are those Belgian plates? Insta guess. Plates are Belgian, I think. What is going on? Miguel Hidalgo? Mexico City? Where else would you have something named after Hidalgo? Dude, what is this? Who is this? What is happening? Southern US, got the little flag there. I mean, this literally feels like I'm playing a final round against, like, freaking Kodiak or something. And this is a gold. I mean, seriously. I'm starting to get suspicious, to be honest. Poland crossing sign with the solid line. At this point, I just assume this guy knows every meta in the entire game. This is absurd, man. What the heck? Australia? Is that .au? It is. Okay. I need to make sure it wasn't New Zealand. I mean, at this point, well, this video might be really long. Bangladesh Gen 4 should be. Unless it's some weird, like, India spill or something, but it won't be. Just run out of time, why don't you? Yes. Oh, you almost ran out of time. Is he taking him 10 seconds to look at the script? I mean, look, I don't know, but this is just absurd at this point that a gold is doing this. I don't know. This is 50-50. I think it's Albania, but it may be Montenegro. Dude, okay. Yeah, that... okay, it's -2, whatever, not the end of the world. Like, I lose 12 season points, whatever. I lost 40 in a duel, but, hello? Doesn't say how many rounds that was, but who are you? Like, genuinely. His stats suck. What? He's won 12 out of 98 country games? And you're telling me he just took me to like a 30-round BR? I don't know. Something weird about that. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. That's all I'll say. I mean, whatever. It's 2 rating points, not 30, but that was kind of odd. I'll put it that way. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Maybe I'm just being overly suspicious now, but a 730 doing that is a little weird, to put it lightly. Anyway. I'm messaging Shaner Knight to ask him if he knew what the heck that game was. Speaking of Shaner Knight, look who it is. Okay, well, here's someone I at least I'm fairly certain is not cheating, so that's good, at least. No, I don't trust anybody. East towards Querétaro and Mexico. And Morelia. We're here in Celaya, I think. I should probably just start pronouncing Spanish things the way they're actually pronounced. For some reason, I'm like accustomed to just like saying them all English-like, and then with other languages, I just say them as they're normally said. I don't know why I do that. I'll probably just start trying to say Spanish, actually Spanish-like, because there's no reason not to. Anyway. France, perhaps? M8. So that's Paris. The 8, I don't know. It goes all the way through the city. I know it ends somewhere down in this area, so just guess near there. Wow, okay, no, we weren't actually in Paris. It just decided to let us know that, I don't know, the Metro 8 was nearby. Netherlands. Do I care? It's before the healing round. No, I literally don't care at all. And it's just Amsterdam. Yeah, high-level games, the rounds before healing often do not make much of a difference. Kyrgyzstan. Is this like Narin? No, that's Issyk probably. Out there. So I'll go like Tessor. Okay. It was Bolshevik. Interesting town name. Fair enough. Insta-guess here looks like Cambodia. Interesting, he guessed as quickly as he did. But I doubt 46 points will mean much. Cambo area codes, man. Tried to learn those at one point, then played a bunch of rounds in Cambodia. It's not Cambodia. Oh my god. It's not Cambodia at all. Okay, pivot. Luang Prabang, I think. I don't want to talk about it, okay? He went, wow, he went southern Thailand. That's interesting. Why did I think it was Cambodia anyway? Whatever. Might have been the language. The Lao tricked me. Is this like Saba? I don't want to say is this Saba and then be wrong, so... Oh good, it's not Saba. It's got the black stickers, so it's just peninsular. I don't see anything I can read there, so let's just plop it in the middle. What the heck? What a madman. What did he find? That was nuts. I don't know what he found. That's a crazy guess. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm garbage at Mongolia. Bizarre. Altai. Govi Altai. Oh my god. Govi Altai is a state thing. An IMOG. Tell me which one. It's this one. That's what I thought. So are we in... I don't know. Let's try Seal. Or maybe it's just Altai. Whatever. GG. Reading Mongolian. Let's go. And knowing Mongolian subdivisions. I know a lot of random subdivisions, and it very rarely comes in handy. But when it does, it is nice. It feels good. All right. Big GG. +8. Very solid rating gain. Yeah, I mean, look, this has not been great so far. I won't sugarcoat it, but good to get a win in a duel. It's Crussy. Crussy, I remember playing this guy in, I think, a BR distance before, and we got some, like, random Denmark location that he basically 5K'd in the final. Now he's CG. Oh my god. So Crussy's definitely a solid player. I'm not 100% sure he's legit, but I don't know. And once again, we have Shaner Knight. What a surprise. We've had him in almost every game today. Osorno. Where's Osorno? Why am I stupid? Oh, Osorno's near Puerto Montt, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. So we're going north to Osorno? Oh my god, what a landscape. Holy moly. So are we in Puerto Montt or like just north of it? That would make sense given the mountains we're seeing here. Yeah, I'll just leave it here. I should be safe. Well, I'm not exactly right, but I should be fine. Wow. Jesus. Very well done. Oh, I guess it was Jiang Qihue? Was that... That was on the sign next to Osorno, wasn't it? Well, in that case, that's just me being stupid. Okay, is this Thailand? Can we get a code? It's probably just Bangkok, but I don't know. You know, 034 is not Bangkok. 034 is 32034. So we're like, could be like Nonthaburi, or let's see if we can get a sign here. 35 towards Samut Sakon. I guess now Samut Sakon is here, so like 35. There we go, that's better. Okay, good. Man, Crussy is actually nuts. So we were just about in the province of Samut Sakon, which makes sense because I guess Bangkok province would also have the 02 code. Dude, why? What is this garbage? Why is this a thing? Is this like Australia? No, it might be Madagascar. I went the same way. I think this is going to be some Madagascar thing, but I don't recognize this trekker, so... Might actually be info that way, but it may be too far. Okay, so let's try and guess strategically here. We'll go Morondava. Good. It's probably a good sign. Like Morambe or something. 948 kilometers. Let's try Mbanja. No. Am I really that far off? Dude, what? That was Senegal? What? Unbelievable. Wow, that was absolutely nuts. I have never seen that, and I didn't even consider it. That is crazy. That says Lagos. I don't know what the rest says. Getting a neighborhood or something would be nice, but the movement is atrocious. PO Box Ikeja. Wait, Ikeja? Is that another city? Oh, it is. I plonked right in the middle of it. Okay. 166 meters. Oh, I'm out of guesses. I didn't realize. Oh, don't. Okay, you're really far away, so hopefully I'm fine here. Thank you. Wow. We were both very close there. Okay, 3 guesses to 3 guesses. Final round. Let's do it. Stukafix. Belgian bollards. I think I saw Strat on that sign, so Dutch language. Narrowing it down. Limburg. Tessenderlo Limburg. Diest. Engsbergen. Shoot. I don't know what those things are. That's too bad. Nice. Come on. Okay, that's good. Oof, wow, that's a really nice guess. He was in the Netherlands, actually. Okay. Wait, Diest. That was literally on the sign. I'm a dummy. Tessenderlo was there, but it was smaller. I still don't know what Limburg is. It might just be like a region. But Diest is, well, there's not really any excuse for not seeing that, but that's okay. Take the win. Who are you with the good profile? Man, Shaner Knight is on a tear today. Oh, man. All right. Senegal, like right on the beach. Oh, it's countries. No need to wait around then. Probably just Dakar. Outside of the polygon. Blue plate is interesting. Are those common? I feel like I don't see those. Maybe the plates are just blue in Senegal. And I've been so engrossed in just looking at rifts and bars that I haven't even noticed the color of the license plates. Japan. Oh. My mind keeps autopiloting to distance duels mode, so I'm like, ooh, Japan, where? We are 3 meters above sea level, that's where, apparently. I don't know why that needs to be there or who that's helping, but sure. Senegal again. Rifts, yep. Trusty rifts. Can never go wrong. Except if you're in Dakar, then they might not show up. Is this Australia or New Zealand? I actually don't know. Nice, it was Australia. Okay. Wasn't sure about that one, to be fair. Oh, the red car, the fabled red car. There's like this really small area in like Victoria that has that red car. And nowhere else. South Chile? Maybe? I think it is. Okay, looks like everybody got that one. Madagascar. This one's a little more obvious, although I guess I'll go Senegal if it's not, because apparently it could be there too. I'm just gonna protect against the bug though, because I'm pretty sure it's Madagascar. By the bug, I mean the thing that unlocks everyone instead of registering the guesses, so you have to like guess again. Very annoying thing. Bollards and lines should be Sweden. Definitely not Estonian bollards, and yeah, lines are just Swedish. Okay. Jesus. Oh, what is this? Is this some like wacky like Portugal? Oh my god. Ah, it's Madeira. Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought it might be one of the islands. But that was really strange. I was confused for a second there. For sure. Black Gen 4 car. I've seen that in Mexico City. And I think it is Mexico. Probably Mexico City. Not sure about that one though. Looks like it's just Shaner Knight and me once again. Let us go. Kyrgyzstan. Very quick lock from him there. Very easy round, to be fair. I have a little bit less time to react to everything now that I can't see the round initially. This is Kyrgyz again. I do wonder if it's... Yeah, I don't know where it is. I'm just not... I'm not good enough at Kyrgyzstan to know. Profile picture really lets me down, to be honest. I need to study the country. Australia? I doubt this would ever be New Zealand. So Australia it is. Vienna? Dang. Wish this was distance. I'd actually have an edge, but no way he misses this of all rounds. Pretty easy. Five windows on the bus. And the language looks Latvian. I think there were some bars over the letters. I'm not sure, but I think it should almost certainly be Latvia. And he does not miss it. Oh, God. Not this. Not like this, man. Alright, coin flip time. Wish me luck. Yes. Let's go. Went for the slightly riskier option. I don't know if that's riskier, but For some reason, I feel like more often than not, when you coin flip these two, it ends up being Czechia. But with the mountains around, I don't know. Felt more Slovakia. Just saying GG to Shane Knight for like, well, I haven't been saying it every time. But fun to talk to him anyway as the rounds progress. Dhaka. Okay, sure. Let's just jump straight in then. Still can't believe my longest game of this day was a battle with a gold. Oh dear. Some people just don't make sense. He didn't guess. Okay, wow. Not sure what happened to him there, but I'll take that. I may as well just guess quickly here, but I'd like to at least know the country. Looks like, oh, I was going to say it looks like Serbia, and then it's Gen 4. Slovensky. I don't know if that means Slovenian or Slovakian, I'm not going to lie to you, but I think it feels more like Slovakia, so gonna try that. Is he not guessing again? It was actually Banska Bystrica. That I did not expect. GG. Guy just was not here to play, I guess. I'll take it. Into distance we go. Can we catch Shane Knight off guard because he didn't expect the duel to be so short? Nope. He's watching my every move. Next time is my time, he says. See about that. Good luck. Okay. Could use town name, something. If in doubt, just Santiago. I mean, it feels like it probably is, but you never know. I guess I should be guessing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not safe here necessarily. Okay, way up in the northeast. Sure. Yeah, sorry if I'm not as animated as usual. I'm not having a very good day, so it happens, but gotta play my games. Gotta keep the grind up. So, Sweden, or is it Swedish-speaking Finland, or is it even Åland? It legitimately could be. That sign is Finnish. I think it's Åland. 2.8, yeah, Shane Knight's got the same idea. Probably could find that town name I saw at the start. Stornas. Maybe not. Very nice though. Oh, this guy found Stornas. Nice. 3 people actually in Åland there, so I guess it's more than I expected, because I feel like it doesn't come up very often. A lot of players just don't know about it, but it's Colombia. I don't know what the... Ooh. No. Las Aves means nothing to me, sadly. I know the departments of Colombia, that's not one of them. 115, is 115 surely is just a kilometer number. I really doubt that that's anything I can use. If I can find the word Aves somewhere, that would be nice, but I don't see it happening. I just saw the... Guess we're down here then. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, just using the distances there. I knew I was far away, and I knew that further south was closer, so that was the natural place to go. Hungary, so if it is Budapest, street sign would be nice. Hopefully would save me from losing. But why is it always 13? Like, there are other districts in Budapest. It's weird, too, because I feel like I didn't used to see Budapest very often in duels and BR, and now I do, and it's always District 13. Wonder if it just got added to the pool of, like, things that come up way too often. Drava and what, Vaci, was it? Vaci is here. Okay, whatever. That's probably close enough. Y'all gotta learn your districts of... Oh, rip Shader Knight. Gotta learn your districts of Budapest. You don't even have to learn them. They're marked on the map. They're just on the street signs. Just read the Roman numeral and then find it on the map. It's more straightforward than Vienna, where you actually have to know where the things are. For Budapest, it's pretty easy. Great. Garbage movement. Love it. Feels southern, if anything. But what do I know? It's Tunisia, by the way, if that wasn't clear. Umsuk. Wait, it's Jerba? Zarzis. No, it's not Jerba, it's just like here. Yeah. Okay, makes more sense, because there was a follow car. Usually you don't see one in Jerba. 1.2 kilometers, very good. We had one person in Italy. Oops. It's just, in that part of Italy, it does not look like that. Not even a little bit. But I was right about it being southern. Is this the boot heel of Italy? Gen 2 rock walls. Could be Sardinia as well, I suppose. But I like the idea of it being southern Puglia. So in the absence of anything useful, that's exactly where I'm going to put it. Might put a guess in Sicily and in Sardinia just to be safe. I think I'll go ahead and guess here and then wait for him to guess. And then try like Sicily, and if it doesn't get me closer, then wow, he's close. Then go here again. So I'll go a little bit west. Oh my god. What an unbelievable guess. That's really lucky because he was so close too. I mean, if I had just plonked like there or something, then I just lose because my second guess would have been up here anyway. Whew, alright. Just about escaped that one. Cool. All right, countries, I'm all alone. That's right, everyone, subscribe. You heard him. Oh my god. Don't know how long this video's been, but I think I started around 6:05 or something, so it's probably been about an hour 20 already. Maybe an hour 15. So yeah, it'll be a little longer than the average weekend series video, just because I had those long games. Yeah, it's been okay so far. Not amazing, I'll admit, but that Waffles guy wants none of it. Hello? Shaner Knight is now Zigzag. Is he just he's just saying subscribe to Zigzag then? Which, go ahead and do if you haven't. You probably have, but okay, this guy's a master, so not too intimidating. Please, nobody leave. Good. Why is the countdown 10 seconds, not 5? I'll never know. Swear it used to be 5. Anyway, that was the quickest lock of literally all time. What the hell, Shaner Knight? Like, I didn't even see the round and you'd already locked. What? Unless... Did my game screw up there? Was the timing off? Because I guessed in the lock period, but it told me my guess was correct immediately. So was the 10-second load-in like a bug? And is it going to keep happening? Am I going to have to guess early here? Earlier than I think. Spain, France. We'll go Spain. Yeah, so the lock period is a lie. Okay, I don't know what's happening to my timer here, but I need to pay attention here. I'm at a disadvantage. .fi. Okay. Guess immediately so it doesn't run out. It's already final round, but the heck did you do, Shaner Knight? You put me on blind mode. What is this? This is such a weird bug. I don't know why this is happening, but bots again. Honestly, I'd be surprised if I beat him given this disadvantage, but you never know. It's really no time for me to look around. Japan. You pay attention to exactly when it ends. I think it's around 1:19 that it's ending. Yeah, right when it hits 1:19. So that's going to be my my benchmark here. Shoot. Azores? Madeira? Something like that? Maybe Canaries, but doubt it. Okay. Again, waiting for a little longer than I would like to. He's already locked. Make sure it is definitely Thailand. And then lock. What's up? How's it going? Chile? He just sent an emoji, I didn't see it. Oops. What is this bug? Is the game like, oh, you're above a certain rating now, so now you get screwed in VR? I don't know, man. All kinds of weird stuff happens when I play this game. Weekend series especially is just full of just weird things. Okay. No. Okay. Spanish bollard. Spanish language. Hurry. Okay, yeah, I need to be careful. I just do not have as much time as I'm used to having. I don't know. Si vende. Si vende? Is it Italian? Spain. Oops. Well, I guess I was losing anyway. Shoot. Okay. I should know that. I mean, I think vende is definitely a word in Italian. It might be like si vende or something in Italian, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that is a word combination that isn't impossible in Italian, but oh well. It said it was +0 and it was actually -6. Brilliant. Gotta tell him about the glitch there. Yeah. Yep, he's as confused as I am. All right. Stop looking down at my phone during the rounds. Don't want to make you guys think I'm doing something else. Obviously I'm not, but just to evade any suspicion. What's this? I don't know what I'm looking at. Some random park in like Europe. Is it Europe? Bord de Marne. Oh, Bois de Vincennes. That is... Where the heck is that? Bois de Vincennes, here it is. Okay. Yeah. Oh, he completely missed it. He went South Africa. I don't know why. I don't know what made him confident enough that he thought sending South Africa was a good idea, but oh well. Speaking of South Africa. Yeah. Should be down here, I would think. Is this a repeat? No, I don't think so. It's kind of funny. It was Europe and he went South Africa, and then it was South Africa and he went Europe. Whoops. I'll say GG. Okay. One left of each. Back to distance we go. Really hope I don't get that bug again with the countdowns. And this Glenn guy keeps showing up in the games. And there's Shaner Knight, aka Zigzag. He's saying maybe the glitch was for both of us, and I'm saying nope. You were locking before I even saw anything. That was really weird, I have to say. I've never seen anything like that before. GeoGuessr just has it out for me, man. Glitched rounds, black screens, and now this. Yeah, tough day for my rating. Where the heck is everyone, by the way? Oh, even he left. He's me again. Goldie, hello, please don't leave. You are not a Goldie, you are a mastery. You lied. There's a gold. Alright, please folks, just don't leave. It would be really annoying if you left. Okay, we got another. Should be good now. Alright, give me 5-second countdown, please. Good, that's a little better. More of that, please. Alberta. The Ballards. Something Maquillon Hills or something. Something Hills. Looks pretty northern if I had to guess. I don't know what a sec highway is. Sectional or... I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's one of these little oval ones. 623. There's a chance this is findable. Here it is. May as well guess. I can't quite read the other road here. 224, so we're going to be west of here with the 400. Or are we? I don't see the 623 anymore. Anyway, should be fine. Was the right road. I guess it just wasn't a 400, it was a 200. Anyway. People were all over the place except Shaner Knight and me. Or should I say Jake Lyons and me. Okay. Didn't really need to go back and read that, but whatever. 461. Celaya again? We just had that earlier, didn't we? And I'm going to forget where it was. Here it is. That's uncanny that we were in that specific town twice, but sure. Works for me. I don't think I've ever been in this town before, and now I've been in it twice. At least, I don't remember having been here. All right. Pretty good. Is it 3 people left or 4? I think it's 3. Let's do 2. This is a tough one. I don't recognize this road or anything. This may just be a plonk fest, which is bad news. Because that means it's RNG. Okay. $33. Oh my god, I'm not close. That's better. Hopefully that's enough. Wow, it wasn't even that close. Ended up being a pretty tight... Yeah, it was pretty tight in terms of distances, but thankfully survived. Shaner Knight in the final. Ukraine. Uh-oh. Not a country I have a lot of experience finding myself in outside of duels and BR. Maybe my best chance is to look at this and hope it's got some... Oh, .de, great. Never mind, the old truck is in German. Alright, time for 3 random plonks. 1, 10 kilometers. That sucks. Okay. How about we go over here? How about not? Do I go 213? Are you kidding me? Let's go this way. Okay. He must have found something that said Criviere on it. I did not find whatever he found. That is nuts. Okay, fair play. Jesus. He really is hurting my rating, I can't lie. He's making this a little harder on me than it normally is. He's saying that was a random plonk? Whoa, what? Are you kidding me? Okay, he was just plonking in cities and he plonked in the right one. That's insane. Wow. Okay. Unfortunate for me. He's sorry about my rating. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Whatever, but can't say it is thriving today. No big deal, though. I'll get it back. And he's back to Thanos. Did he just reset the timer because he left to change his profile? Having a lot of fun with the profile picture script. Just be like me and don't change it in the first place. You don't have to deal with the stupid avatars. Okay. I have to remember its countries. Malaysia. What is that other flag? It's Kelantan. That's that flag. I don't know. Yeah, Kelantan. I don't know what that other one was. This one? No idea, but would have been nice if that was a final round again, because that's knowledge that I have that not a ton of people do. Seeing some Cyrillic. Is this Montenegro? Skopje. I'm stupid, apparently. Oof, he 50'd out with what, Albania? I didn't look at the antenna. So I was like, oh my god, is it actually Serbia? But it just was. What? Oh no. What the hell? Is this Peru? I think it's Peru, but I don't know. Could be like Ecuador. I don't think it's Ecuador. It is Peru. Yeah, because Ecuador, you'd probably have an antenna, and then Bolivia, you don't really see landscapes like this there. Okay, so chance I win right here. No, he got it. Dorsu. Is this Belgium? Is this? Wait, I'm wrong. It's Denmark. No, it's not. What? Why am I? What am I doing? The language wasn't Danish. I did a double take there. I don't know. Whatever. We got it. Jesus. Excuse me. I don't know why I did the horse thing after that, but whatever. Okay. What the hell is that road sign? What the heck? .501. Barangay. So it's Philippines. Give me a province. God's sake. Absolutely nothing. Okay. That's really annoying. I can't read that unless I can get to the other side. No. I don't see anything there. That's annoying. I'll just hedge. It was actually Panay. So what was that sign? That road sign, that 501? I don't think I've ever seen a sign like that in the Philippines. That was really strange. I don't know if that's a meta for a certain place or if those are just rare, but anyway. Crossing sign should give this away. I think it's Lithuania with the sign. Yeah, it's gotta be, I think. Let's go for the Kaunas hedge. Never a bad idea. Vilnius. Sure. Let's do 2 mountains. Should just be Maseru area. He won't miss this, I don't think. He didn't guess. I don't know what he's doing. That's a win. I'll take it. So 1340, lower than where we started. Not by a ton, but kind of annoying. Not the best weekend, but it could have been worse. So yeah, a couple really frustrating games in there, but what can you do? So where are we? Second overall. Of course, the weekend series is not over, so this will not last. As soon as Milan plays the rest of his games, he will definitely jump me, and there are a few others that will as well. But yeah, decent weekend, and that's it. Thank you all for watching. And oh, I remember what I was going to announce. Now, you've probably clicked off at this point. If you haven't, I'm planning to, I'll just put this in a comment or something, but I'm planning to stream once again my USA Duels match. I think it'll be 4 p.m. Pacific time on Monday, which should be the day after this comes out. So probably, oh my god. Maybe I'll do that after I end the video. But anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, hope to see you at on Twitch again. That'll be, yeah, I think it's 1 a.m. Central European, so a bit late, sorry, but yeah, hope to see as many of you there as can make it. So thanks for watching. As always, I'll see you next weekend for the final week of the summer season, and goodbye.